Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Sippin' with Anna. Today we're going to do another side-by-side grocery store wine tasting. However, this one's a little bit different. We thought it would be fun to go to Costco and pick up a few of their varietals and pick up something similar from another store and compare it and see how it does. So today we are trying the Pinot Grigio from Costco. So this is the Kirkland brand. And then I went over to Target and I picked up their Pinot Grigio, the California Roots brand. The Costco one was $4.99 and the Target one was, Target one was $5, sorry. So Costco was $4.99, Target was $5. Now the neat thing about this Target brand was it has not changed prices in years. Even when we went through that whole debacle in 2020, the price did not go up like many things did. So it stayed at $5 a bottle. This particular one from Costco has been $4.99 since 2022, so not bad. We're going to go ahead and give these a try, but I wanted to give you some information on both these wines as far as their backgrounds on what a Pinot Grigio is. Pinot Grigio is a white wine grape. It produces crisp, dry, and vibrant wines. Now, there's a Pinot Grigio and there's a Pinot Gris. Pinot Gris is a French grape. Pinot Grigio is an Italian grape. Okay, so the Kirkland Costco brand Pinot Grigio is Friuli Grave Pinot Grigio. Friuli is bordered by the Alps in northeast Italy. It displays a crisp apple and a hint of white flowers, bright acidity followed by a clean, refreshing finish. It has aromas of honeydew melon, green apple, pear, lemon, and a touch of floral note. It gives a smooth and supple mouthfeel. Some tropical fruit notes also come out mid-palate that leads to a tart, crisp, and refreshing finish that leaves some slightly sweet fruit notes lingering on the lips. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and give that a try. So they're very close in price. The Target is $5. The Kirkland is $4.99. Has been the same price since forever, $5 here. And this one is $4.99 since 2022. All right. So let's go ahead and start off with the Kirkland since we bought that one first. It is a screw top. I do miss the pop. What are we going to do about that? Nothing. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is see. It is a very pale yellow color, almost clear. Okay. Swirl. You give it a good swirl. Open up the bouquet. See what we can smell out of this one. Take off my glasses because I'm not reading. Smell. Ooh, it smells really good. You can sense honeydew melon there. Maybe a touch of peach. A little bit of lemon. Apple. So everything that they described in their notes, I am getting that, and it's coming through pretty clear. This one makes my mouth water. Ooh, it's very bright. It's a punch of flavor at the front. Like I said, we're going to do the 3-sip rule because, of course, that first one's going to shock the palate. I do taste some dryness across the palate, but it's mellow. It's not super dry. There is some acidity to it, but it mellows out. A lot of green apple, tasting a lot of that. Some pear, getting some pear in that too. As you know, I'm not big into chilled wines. This is room temp. It probably tastes different if you chill it a little bit. I haven't chilled a Pinot Grigio, so I'm not sure if that's going to change it or not. You can try that at home. It's a very bright wine, very mellow. Like, I guess what I'm saying is it's light and bright. Okay, so I'm not getting too much of the honeydew in that. I'm not getting very much peach. I do get a lot of lemon zest and tartness from apple, but it's nice. It's light. It's not overpowering. It's not too acidic. It's not sweet. So if you're worried about it being sweet, it's not sweet at all. I don't know how much residual sugar it has on this one, but if you're worried about that, not sweet. It's more crisp and dry and tart. That's the words. Crisp, dry, and tart. Easy on the palate, very light, so it's not a heavy wine. Of course, it's a white, but sometimes when you taste something with sugar, it tastes a little heavy and leaves a heaviness on your palate. This one does not. Very easy drinking, probably tastes better chilled. We're going to try this with the Rydell afterward to see if that changes how this tastes. So the next one we're going to try is the California Roots Pinot Grigio. This came from Target. It's their brand. It is a screw top. Kind of wonder, like, how close are these made from each other? But this one says Northeast Italy for the Kirkland, so this is also very pale in color, almost clear. So it's a yellow, but very pale yellow. We're going to give it a swirl, a good swirl, since I just opened the bottle. And then we're going to give it a sniff. Okay, so I'm getting a lot more lemon zest in this one than I did on the first one. That's all I'm smelling is lemon zest. I'm not getting apple. I'm not getting pear. I'm not getting, oh, wait a minute. Maybe a hint of pear. Nope. Lemon. I smell lemon. No hint of pear. Which is not a bad thing. Okay, so we're going to give it a sip. Sip number one. Okay, so the interesting thing about this one is that we are getting lemon, like a lemon zest or a lemon tartness from lemon when you smell it, but you get almost like a very punch in the face fruitiness on the front. It's not tart at all. It's not acidic at all. It's not sweet, but you get fruit, definite fruit. Okay, we're going to give it sip number two and see if that changes anything. A lot of green apple. I get a little of acidity on the front of my mouth. That did change it. It wasn't so fruit forward on that second sip. Let's try it again. A lot of apple and a lot of tartness from lemon, like I'm sucking on a lemon peel. Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. It's just you're getting a lot of lemon zest in that, and it does carry across the palate. It's easy drinking. I probably taste better chilled, just gonna say, than this being room temp. Sorry guys, I'm not a fan of chilled wines, but I might chill this one just to see if it changes it. See if maybe it brings out different characteristics. But we're going to try this in the Rydell and see if this one tastes different, but you will get a lot of like fruitiness or floral notes on the front of your mouth, and then it kind of dissipates across your palate. Okay. We're going to do the same thing with the Costco Kirkland brand Pinot Grigio. We're going to give it a little bit of a splash of that. We're going to try it with some cheese and salami and see if that brings out any different characteristics of this one. They are very different. I think I like the Kirkland better, but we'll see. Completely different. There's a lot of green apple in this Kirkland version of the Pinot Grigio. It does pair well. There's not a lot of fruit forwardness in this particular Pinot Grigio. It's a little more balanced. That's a good word to use. It's a little more balanced than the Target Pinot Grigio. We have a little dog whining over here. We're going to try this again with the cheese and salami. Get a little bite there. This is definitely more of a tart wine. You taste a lot of lemon when you pair it with the salami and cheese. A lot of tart notes, a lot of acidity. It's not mellowed. There's a lot of people that like that flavor. If I were to pick, I like the Kirkland by itself to drink alone, probably chilled. And the California Roots, I would like it paired with the cheese and salami or crackers, whatever you have, better instead of alone. We're going to try this with the Rydell and see if it changes anything. Okay, we're back. I went ahead and poured just a little bit of the Costco Kirkland brand Pinot Grigio in the Rydell glass to see if it changes anything. And I have a little piece of cheddar. Interesting. Okay, so when I drank it out of this particular glass, the tartness and the acidity was very in my face. When I put it in the Rydell glass, it mellowed out all that acidity. It mellowed out all that tartness. It's very well balanced in this glass. It's very interesting. Easy to drink. Very easy to drink in a Rydell. Let's try the Target one in the Rydell. Okay, so we poured us a splash of the California Roots Pinot Grigio from Target in the Rydell glass. As I mentioned, when we poured the Kirkland Costco brand Pinot Grigio in the Rydell glass and ate it with a piece of cheddar cheese, it just really balanced out the wine. There was no acidity, there was no tartness. It was very balanced, very easy to drink. Kind of interesting that a glass would do that. But we're going to go ahead and try, we're going to go ahead and try the Target brand with the Rydell, see if that changes anything. Stop. It's just good. Okay. Try this alone. Now I'm getting more acidic notes and more tartness from the California Roots in the Rydell glass without cheese or cracker or cheese or salami, which is interesting. So it is not as balanced as the Kirkland, but as far as easy drinking, it's easy. I mean, at the price point, we're talking $4.99 and $5. It's super easy. Like, that would be awesome just to bring to somebody's house and have with the charcuterie board. And it's actually easy drinking. So I don't think you'd be out any money if you picked either one of these or both. It's up to you. Thank you so much for joining me today on Sippin' with Anna. We did a side-by-side of the varietal Pinot Grigio. We wanted to see how the Costco brand would fare against another brand of comparable price, and we did the Target $5 bottle. As I mentioned, the Costco tastes really good in a Riedel glass with the cheese and salami. It was really mellow. The California Roots Target brand was easy to drink by itself. You guys could pick which one you like. I think they're both winners. And I want to say thank you so much for joining me today. I had a wonderful time with you. Please like, subscribe, and share, and turn on your notification buttons for the next video to drop. We really appreciate that. We have some surprises coming for February, so please stay tuned. Thank you.